Welcome, everyone. We're live at the Sports Center on the campus of Shelby Valley High School. Glad to have you with us for exciting high school basketball. It's a big 59th District matchup here tonight on the G Network. I'm Ronnie Newsom, along with Eugene Newsom, Thomas Rainley, Wayne Fugate, and, of course, Larry Cecil. We'll be bringing you all the play-by-play of tonight's game. Shelby Valley comes into this game with an overall record of 16 wins, 8 losses. They are 2-1 in district play. Pikeville, they got the best record in the 15th region. They come in with a record of 16 wins, 3 losses. They're 3-0 in the district. The district still to be decided. Shelby Valley gets the win tonight. We will have a tie atop the 59th district. Both teams will be 3-1. If Pikeville wins, they'll get the number 1 seed. They'll be 4-0. And Shelby Valley would get the number 2 seed. They would be 2-2 in district play. It's Shelby Valley playing host to the Pikeville Panthers. Always an exciting matchup when these two clubs get together. With that, we're going to step out, take a time out. We'll be back with the coaches' interviews and more pregame as you're listening to the 59th District on the GE Sports Network.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall & Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall & Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
Back here at Shelby Valley High School, let's go down to the floor right now to Larry Cecil with Elijah.
All right, we're here on the floor with Coach Elijah Justice. Elijah, just like we're talking, a couple more weeks, regular season be over with. Give us insight on where you think your team's at this time of year and getting ready to go into postseason play.
Well, we've been up and down. I feel like we've been playing a little bit better as of late, but, you know, you can't pay attention to any of that stuff right now. This is a district game, rival game. We know Shelby Valley is a very good basketball team in this region, good enough to beat anybody in our region. So it's going to be a hard-fought game tonight. We'll have to play if we want to come out with a win.
Is your team healthy coming in tonight's game?
We're pretty healthy for where we're at right now. We're trying to get Wee Man back. You know, he's been in and out, but hopefully in the next little bit he'll be feeling pretty good.
Well, you know, just like you talked about, Shelby Valley likes to get up and down the floor and shoot the three. You do too. What's the keys for victory tonight?
Yeah, they shoot it extremely well, and obviously you expect people to shoot it better at home. So hopefully we can contain their three ball a little bit, limit them to one shot, and, you know, get out and execute on the offensive end.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
We'll go down there and see if we get Coach Taylor. All right, I'm here.
Looking at it that way?
Yeah, straight up there.
I got you.
I'm here with Coach Taylor. Asked the same question I asked Coach Justice. 2 weeks left in the season, and give us a little insight of where you think your team's at right now, getting ready to go into postseason, and what do you got to work on?
Well, I hope we're still growing, because that's whatever the goal of every team is try to keep growing all the way to the end of it. You know, you never want to be good too early, and you never want to be too bad too late. So we're hopefully, right now I feel like we're sitting in a good medium. I think the good Lord's blessed us to be healthy. Brady Johnson's got a little issue tonight. He's under the weather a little bit, but other than that, we're pretty healthy, and that's all I really ask for.
Well, you know, of course, we know you like to get it up and down the floor and shoot the three. Pikeville does too. Yeah. So what do you think you got to do for your keys to victory tonight?
Take the basketball and rebound it. If you can keep it and rebound it, you're going to be all right. If you can't keep it and rebound it, you're going to get your hind end beat.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, Ronnie Paul.
Well, welcome back, everyone. We are at the Sports Center on the campus of Shelby Valley High School. Both coaches giving you the keys to their game. And Eugene, I'm going to make one comment. I can tell you right now the key for both ball clubs. I've seen them play both games this year against Shelby Valley and the All-A. Against Pikeville, Shelby Valley did a good job taking care of the basketball. When they played at Pikeville, they had 17 turnovers. The key to this game, to me, is Shelby Valley handling the pressure of Pikeville. Now, the thing about it is, down there, they turned those 17 turnovers into points really quick. They converted at the other end, and that's the reason they were able to win big in that game. So the key, handling the pressure.
Well, I think that's an excellent point. And while we look at things, let's look at the tail of the tape, as you were talking about. For Shelby Valley, they come into the season, into this game rather, with a record of 16-8. Pikeville is 16-3. The advantage here, Valley has played a few more games. Both teams average well into the 70s in points per game. Field goal percentage, both teams shoot it extremely well. Shelby Valley, 46% from the three-point line. And free throw percentage goes in the way of Pikeville, and rebounding per game, Shelby Valley owns the edge in that, and with the size differential, that's understandable. But Ronnie, I'm going to throw a stat at you. Coming into this game, Pikeville has allowed the least number of points scored against them of any team in the region at 1,095. Shelby Valley comes in as the highest scoring team in the region with 1,775 points. Who's going to win it tonight? Is it going to be the defense of Pikeville or the offense of Shelby Valley? I think if whichever team gets to play to their strength, that'll be the team that'll win this game.
I'll tell you, the key to this game, besides the turnover, is the three-point shooting of Shelby Valley. Shelby Valley, one of the better three-point shooting teams in the entire state of Kentucky, led by Caden Johnson, who, in my opinion, is probably the best pure shooter in the 15th region. But anyway, turnovers and can Shelby Valley handle the pressure of Pikeville? And then on the other end, Shelby Valley with the three-point baskets. Pikeville's got to limit them, you know.
Well, first of all, let's look at guys maybe to watch tonight. We try to feature a player each game, not necessarily an MVP or anything like that, but somebody to watch for. And I think a key player tonight for Pikeville is going to be Jackson King.
Oh, averaging 20 points a game. He shoots 53% from the field. He shoots 82%. He's a 3-year starter, so a very experienced player in Jackson King.
And when we go to the other side, let's take a look at who we're going to feature for Shelby Valley, and the guy that's been not necessarily the highest scorer, but he's been the key that unlocks the door, and that's going to be Gavin Hamilton. The last couple of ball games, extremely good ball handling, and with Pikeville's defense, it's got to come through tonight if Valley is to get a win.
Oh, he's the key. He's the point guard. Can he handle the pressure that Pikeville's going to throw at him? But I'm telling you, Gavin Hamilton, 3-year starter, transfer from Metro Central. He averages 12 points a game. He's a senior. He's a very good leader, and he has to play well, I think, for Shelby Valley to have a chance to pull off the upset here tonight.
And then we're going to go take it over to the J.I. Fab keys to the game. You talked about the defense, turnovers, the transition game, Pikeville transitioning from offense to defense. Very evident in that 17 turnovers by Shelby Valley in that game, how they turned that over to points.
You know, that's the key. You can make a team, you can create turnovers. If you don't convert at the other end, it's no good. Pikeville did a great job of converting those 17 turnovers into points, especially in the big second quarter, and that led to their victory in that game.
Well, we say Pikeville's got to guard the three, but you also have to pay attention to the inside because they have a strong inside game as well. Brady Johnson is as muscular as anybody, and if he gets loose in the paint, he's going to be hard to stop. But you really have to pay attention to Caden Johnson and his 48% shooting from the three-point line.
Two veteran seniors, Caden Johnson averaging 19 points a game. Listen to these stats. He shoots 50% from the field, 49% from three-point range, and 89% from the free throw line. Brady Johnson, probably one of the strongest, best inside players in the region. He leads Shelby Valley in scoring and in rebounding. Brady with 20 points a game and 9 rebounds. So Johnson is a key. That is one of the key stops for Pikeville, keeping Brady Johnson off the offensive glass and leading to second chance points for Shelby Valley. But just a tremendous matchup on paper here tonight.
With that, we're going to step out with a break, and we'll come back and we'll look at starting lineups and much, much more. Also a preview of Saturday's edition of the Glory Road game, where Virgie will be hosting Wheelwright, and we're going to look forward to that game as well. But right now, let's step out on the G Sports Network, and we'll hear from our sponsors, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at J.I. Fab in Pikeville for custom ATV and UTV protection products built tough for the trail. From roll cages and rock sliders to bumpers that can take a beating, J.I. Fab builds it strong and built it right. Locally owned, professionally crafted. Call 639-2029 or visit ji-fab.com to get your ride trail ready. J.I. Fab. Custom protection. Pikeville tough.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable. Ready to start a real career? At the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center, we're training tomorrow's workforce tuition-free. Get paid while you learn and earn industry-recognized certifications. Live on campus, meet new people, and prepare for the career you've been waiting for. If you're 16 to 24 and ready for the opportunity, this is your moment. Carl D. Perkins, Job Corps Center. Start training. Start earning. Start your future today.
In Eastern Kentucky, your smile deserves complete care. At Elkhorn Dental, Dr. James Justice and his team provide complete family and cosmetic dentistry all under one roof. From braces and clear aligners to implants, crowns, and bridges, we help you smile with confidence. Need dentures or a snap-on smile? Our experienced hygienists and caring staff are here for you. Elkhorn Dental. Complete care. Beautiful smiles.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at J.I. Fab in Pikeville for custom ATV and UTV protection products built tough for the trail. From roll cages and rock sliders to bumpers that can take a beating, J.I. Fab builds it strong and built it right. Locally owned, professionally crafted. Call 639-2029 or visit ji-fab.com to get your ride trail ready. J.I. Fab. Custom protection. Pike.
This time, let's go live with a student-led song.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Shelby Valley Sports Center here at the campus of Shelby Valley High School. Tonight's 59th district matchup features one of the best rivalries in all of the 15th region between the Panthers and your Shelby Valley Wildcats. At this time, everyone please stand. Gentlemen, move your hats as tonight's national anthem will be sung by Shelby Valley student Amber Sabo.
what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes in bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, how do you do, Amber Sabo? Nah, can't do it much better than that, gentlemen.
That's exactly right. Great job. Great job on it.
I've got some goosebumps. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Great job.
Don't get that from all the schools. Glad to see come out with a student playing or singing the national anthem, and got the crowd fired up for a big game here, guys.
And the crowd late arriving, but they are arriving.
Well, that's normal anymore in the high school. You know, of course, you have the parents come out and see the JV game. Then you know, you got between the JV and the tip-off. That's when you get most of the crowd come into the gym.
And with that, Ronnie Paul, we're going to hand it off to you right now and let you take a look at the probable starting lineups tonight. As we see that we anticipate the lineups are going to be what they've been all year. As the starting lineups actually going to have to go to an alternate screen, and we'll let Mr. Larry Cecil take it.
All right, for Pikeville, it looks like most likely going to be Jackson Keene. You know, he's usually a starter throughout the season for him. Grant Hall, another guard. Then you got guard Mark Bowling. Also guard Carter Parsons and forward Cole Sloan. They run the four-guard offense. And for Shelby Valley, you got Caden Johnson be at guard. Forward Brady Johnson, one of the better forwards in the 15th region. Jonah Bartley, he works inside and out. Also be a good player for him. Chase Hall, and then you also got Gavin Hamilton. And like Eugene, just like you and Ronnie Paul talked, it all goes through Gavin Hamilton for Shelby Valley.
Yeah, he does a great job of handling the basketball. And Ronnie Paul, this is going to be a game. The guards are very important to both these teams, and both offensively and defensively.
Well, it is. Both these teams are guard oriented, but if I give anybody an advantage on the inside play, if there is a slight advantage, I would give it to Shelby Valley based on Brady Johnson. I mean, he's just so strong on the inside. Powerful throughout the year, like I say, four-guard lineup. They love to get after you, full court. And like I say, they did a good job in the All-A of handling the pressure against Powerful, but not so much in the game at Powerful. Powerful turning them over 17 times led to a lot of easy runouts for the Panthers in that ball game. But you know what I like, Larry? These teams both are pretty even. Shelby Valley starts 3 seniors, a sophomore and a junior. Powerful starts 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore. So not a lot of advantage when it comes to experience.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't see that a whole lot in the high school ranks around here anymore. You know, usually you got a young team. And you're talking about the inside play for Shelby Valley. Might be a key factor, you know, like the unknown factor in the game tonight to Wesley Buck addition for Pikeville come in. He's a high flyer. He can get down low, pretty physical player, really aggressive, and can really got some good hops. So he could help Pikeville good down low if they need it on the inside.
Yeah, he has played the last 12 games for Pikeville,
yes,
and averaging just under 10 points per ball game.
Yes.
And he is going to be a factor in this game. And I'll tell you something else I think might be a factor is when Coach Taylor said, hey, Brady Johnson might be a little under the weather tonight.
Right, yeah, I heard
See
that.
how sick he is.
Yes. And you know, with the pace that both these teams play up and down the floor, conditioning could come into it, especially, I don't know how many times they was able to get into the gym during the break, you know, from school and everything, but both of these teams like to get it up and down the floor, so conditioning could play a factor in it.
And with that, let's go to the scorers table and the public address announcer, Jeremy Bell, as he introduces tonight's lineups, Pikeville at Shelby Valley on the G Sports Network.
And now for the starting lineups. First for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Pikeville Panthers. Number 1, Grant Hall. Number 2, Mark Bowling. Number 10, Cole Sloan. And number 5, Carter Parsons. The Panthers are coached by Elisha Justice. And now, for the home team on the scoreboard, your Shelby Valley Wildcats. And forward, number 23, Brady Johnson. At guard, number 2, Caden Johnson. At forward, number 25, Jonah Bartley. At center, number 35, Jace Hall. And at guard, number 55, Gavin Hamilton. The Wildcats are coached by Matthew Big Shot Taylor.
What, when it comes to Pikeville and Shelby Valley, doesn't the energy flow through the bones just a little more for the players, officials, broadcasters, coaches? You know, there's just
you can feel it in the gym.
You can just feel it.
Yes,
We're almost set for basketball action. The teams are out on the floor, and let's see what we have here. They're going to exchange basketball, I think. We've got Deflategate,
yeah,
for lack of a better term. Speaking of Deflategate, was the Super Bowl not a deflated game?
It was.
Well, it went about the way I had it figured.
Yeah, we'll kill some time here while they get another basketball. But
best team won.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure.
I was for the Patriots, but Seattle just the better team all around, offensively, defensively, special teams. Just,
I think we've got the basketball we want to use for this contest, and with play-by-play tonight, Mr. Larry Cecil.
Thank you, Eugene. Johnson and Pikeville comes away with the tip. Here's Grand Hall. Looks like Shelby Valley is starting out in a man-to-man defense. Grand Hall goes to the floor. The first trip down. Here's a drive to the bucket. Cut off, kicks it back out. Grand Hall for 3, top of the circle, off the rim, no good. Coach Sloan with the rebound, puts it up, no good. And board's cleared by Shelby Valley. On the other end, Brady Johnson on 3, no. Sloan with another rebound for Pikeville. Quickly into the front court. Carter Parsons fires the 3, no good. And we got an up and down game, guys. Nobody hitting it yet.
Well, you're exactly right. And one thing, I think both teams need to maybe make a couple passes and try to step into a three.
Yeah, settling right now. Here's a drive down the lane. Jonah Bartley, no good. Tipped around and putting it back up. Chase Hall, no good, but he's fouled. He'll get 2 at the line.
Got to foul that time on Carter Parsons. That's going to be his first, and the first team foul against Pikeville. Chase Hall on the year, averages 6 points, 6 rebounds.
And the first one's good. Shelby Valley break out on top 1-0. He's got another one. And comes up short on this, and rebound come off. That's Bowling with it. Quickly in the front court. Parsons, Sloan down the lane, up and one.
Great look ahead that time for the easy basket, and they draw the foul. It's on Chase Hall. And do we have a technical?
We do have a technical foul.
I think so. There's a little mix-up down under the bucket.
That's going to be against Shelby Valley, I do believe.
Player or coach?
Player.
I think it was the player. Let's see. They've got Chase Hall with the foul. And then 55, Gavin Hamilton. Well, you can't go by the scoreboard.
Yeah,
they got 2 on the board for Hamilton, 2 fouls. So did he get the common foul and the technical?
No, Chase Hall got the foul, and the technical was on Gavin Hamilton.
Okay, so Hamilton should have 1.
That was the first technical shot there.
Yes, Keene made them both. He'll have.
And Pikeville will have possession of the basketball.
Yes, he shot the and 1, so it's a 5-point play so far, and Pikeville will have a chance to add to the score, 5-1.
They don't see many opportunities for a 7-point possession.
No, not very often, that's for sure. Here's Keene with it. Hamilton still on him. Driving to the baseline, a little shot up, no good by Cole Sloan, no good, and strong rebound by Chase Hall. Into the front court, Shelby Valley works. Pikeville in a man-to-man defense, looks like. And Johnson, strong drive to the bucket, puts it up and in. Brady Johnson.
The correct adjective was strong.
Yes. And Pikeville breaks the press. Here's Bowling with it, looking for some help. Keene looks like Bartley switched over on him. Nice drive, try to get it over to Parsons, knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Pikeville.
Bowling to inbound for Pikeville underneath his own basket. Just underway, 6 minutes remaining in the first period of play.
It'll come into Parsons. He kicks it out on top to Sloan. Keene was open momentarily. Now he puts it on the floor, and a finger roll at the rim, puts it up and in.
That's something else you can't do, is let Keene get on the dribble and get inside the paint.
Well, he can hit that outside shot, so, you got to honor that. But if you come up on him, like you said, he can put it on the floor and take it to the rim. Brady Johnson has it stripped. And here's Keene, 3-on-1. Hall back over to Parsons in.
Beautiful.
And it's 9-3.
Beautiful passing.
Shelby Valley quickly on the offensive end on the other side. Here's Hamilton with it. Bartley on the drive. Tied up, works around, puts it up and in. Boy, he worked for that one.
Ron, have you noticed somebody who hasn't touched the ball offensively tonight for Shelby Valley?
Caden Johnson?
Caden Johnson.
Yes. 9-5, 5 minutes left here, first quarter. Here's Sloan with it, out on top. Keene gets a screen, 3 in the air, rims out, no good. Bartley with the rebound. Valley pushes it up. There's Caden Johnson, his first touch. See what he does. A beautiful crossover to the goal, puts it up and leaves it short. Battle for the rebound, and Bowling steps on the sideline. It's going to stay with Valley. Caden had a beautiful drive that time, got a pick down low, just shorthanded it, Eugene.
Yes, he did. And I think they're trying to take that distance, being the right distance to keep him from pulling the trigger on the three. And they would rather him drive than stand behind the arc.
Yes. Agree with you 100%. Here's Brady Johnson with it. Sloan on him and got a bump. I think Sloan's going to get the foul. Or no, that's King.
Going to be the first on Jackson King.
And it's going to be a common. Yeah, sorry, Ronnie. It's going to be a common foul. Shelby Valley inbound it.
Hamilton under the bucket, looking, and it'll come in top of the circle to Brady Johnson. Got Bowling on him this time. That's a mismatch inside, and going to call the foul. Hall looks like for Pipeman.
And that's going to be the second on Grant Hall. Third team foul. So look for Wesley Buck to get off the bench. You talked about Larry in the pregame as far as an advantage as far as depth. I don't think Shelby Valley has a Buck to come off the bench. I think that's a check mark on the side of Pikeville. I really do.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. He's just a natural athlete. They'll go inside the Hall, working against Sloan, and comes up short, gets it back, puts it up, no good. Battle down low, Bartley with it, puts it in. Valley working the offensive boards that time, comes up with a bucket, cut the lead to 2.
Well, 3 times they had the ball in the paint, and they've gotten the offensive rebound. Look at that block.
Yeah, there's the block from behind on Parsons. Caden Johnson, 1-on-3,
Wow.
puts it up and comes out. And out of bounds, off of Pikeville. It's going to stay with Valley.
That would have been on the highlight film had he made it.
Boy, I tell you, took 3 on. And correction, it's going to go to Pikeville.
3:41 remaining in the first period, 9-7.
Okay. So the official said he pointed the wrong way, and no problem with that. I thought that Shelby Valley was getting a break there, so I think they got it right.
I think so. And I like to see officials work together and get it right. Bowling down the lane at the rim, up and in.
Well, that was a nice back cut by Bowling. His man turned his head to see the ball at the free throw line, and Bowling made the back cut, got the pass, and put it in.
Pikeville extends the lead to 4, and Hamilton a tough drive, and then going to get the foul. Hamilton's going to have to get it under control a little bit after the shot. He just walks over and bumps Grant Hall, knocks him to the floor right in front of the official.
Well, the scoreboard has 3. We'll go along with what the scoreboard says. If that's correct, that's 3. I've got him with 2. We'll see.
Yeah, and if that is 3, that's trouble for Shelby Valley.
I think Coach Taylor gave the sign that it was 3.
And here's a shot, no good by Bowling. And Bartley, good defense, takes it out of Parsons' hands. It'll stay with Pikeville.
Boy, I thought that was going to be an easy basket. Great hustle by Bartley to prevent the easy basket.
Well, if that is 3 on Gavin Hamilton, Coach has decided to go with him here in the first period.
Well, Gavin's a senior, so, you like to trust it. Here's the 3 out of the corner, good for King.
A.O. Locks 3-pointer. 10 points already.
10 out of the 14. 14-9, Pikeville with the lead. Valley working now. Here's Hamilton. Got Grant Hall on and gets a screen. Baseline jumper, no good. And battling down low. Boy, what kind of job has Chase Hall done on the board so far?
Been a great job.
Hamilton loses it. Cole Sloan on the other end up, no good, but he'll get 2 at the line.
Foul's going to be on Brady Johnson, his first. And it'll be 2 free throws the rest of the period for Pikeville, regardless of the foul. Cole Sloan will go to the line, scoreless thus far in the game. Averages 13 a game, 6 rebounds.
Clock rests with 2:11 left here, first quarter. Sloan's first one good.
Larry, the first game you've worked with, as Eugene and I have talked about this every game, Shelby Valley might not be in your first 1, 2, or 3, but you don't want them in your side of the bracket.
Exactly. Absolutely. They can beat anybody in the region on a given night.
And the 82% free throw shooter knocks it down.
Gets them both.
7-point lead for Pikeville.
Approaching 2 minutes left here in the quarter. Brady Johnson, he's done a big part of the ball handling for Valley so far in the game. A little bump off, and Sloan gets him bumped back, misses the three. Parsons comes off with the rebound. Pikeville behind the back. Beautiful buck, and hits blocked. Wesley Buck slipped into the game. We didn't see come in for Pikeville.
Came in for Parsons. Parsons going to the bench. Braden Bowden set to come in.
And there's a steal by Keene, as took it right away from Caden Johnson, and no, Buck 2 times, and Valley finally comes out with it. A lot of contact there, guys.
They're letting them play, that's for sure. And in a game like this, you know, if it doesn't affect the play on the floor, let them play.
Let them play. Let them decide what's going on. You're exactly right. And beautiful cut inside, and Hamilton working around trying to get a shot and gets it up. Comes up short. Parsons comes off with the rebound.
Should have shot that one earlier.
Into the corner. Cole Sloan, 3. No good off the back of the rim. Bartley with the rebound. And
I think we're going to have
Valley's needing a timeout.
Let's see. I think it's going to be a 30, isn't it?
Yeah, 30-second timeout. 16. Yes, we'll just keep it here. 16-9. And guys, what do you see so far?
Well, one thing for me, both teams have missed at least 2 or 3 shots for each team, what we call point blank.
Yes.
Could have made a difference.
Do you feel like there's too much of a sense of urgency by Shelby Valley here early in the ball game, or is it just because the nature of the game?
I'll tell you one thing, they're doing a great job on the offensive glass.
Absolutely.
They keep doing that. That's going to keep them in the game.
Yep.
Thus far, they've missed a lot of the putbacks, but doing a great job on the offensive glass.
Well, you know, like we was talking before we came on the air, a lot of energy in the gym, and the players has picked up on that. So I think maybe it take a quarter for both teams to kind of get settled into their game plan.
That's a great point.
Hamilton will bring it into the front court. Jackson Keene on him. Got him back in the corner, picked his dribble up in a bad spot, looking for help. And here's the steal. Sloan, and he gets it to go. Hamilton just picked his dribble up in a bad spot that time. Nobody come to help him.
That's the 5th turnover on Shelby Valley here in the first quarter. They might take for the last shot here, hold it for the last shot. No, there goes Johnson.
Johnson right down the lane, shot no good. Forced that one a little bit. Sloan comes off the rebound. Pikeville gets it into the front court. Into the corner. Buck on the drive, puts it up and in. Baseline drive, Wesley Buck. Long shot at the horn, no. And at the end of one, 20-9, Pikeville with the double-digit lead. We'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly for second quarter action right here on G Sports.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic, your health.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Now with the second quarter, it's going to be Shelby Valley basketball as we begin it, and they trail by 11. Jackson Keene with 10 points. And defensively, Pikeville forced 5 turnovers in that first period, and it will be Shelby Valley trying to get the offense going. So far, it's with 5 turnovers in that first period has been a little hard. Larry?
Eugene, I think they need to get Caden Johnson some looks. You know, he's had the one drive down the lane, and that's all shot he's had so far.
Well, Pikeville, like we said,
there it is. On Parsons, the turnaround on the baseline comes up short. And got a foul on Valley.
Going to be on Jace Hall. Guys, I tell you a stat I'm looking at. Shelby Valley the whole first quarter and 0 3-point baskets made. You don't see that too often, not with Shelby Valley.
And in recent games, they've been able to hit that spurt where they rattle off 6, 8, 10 points real quickly. So far tonight, it's been Pikeville that's been able to get on the run.
That foul is the second one on Jace Hall, so that first one was on him.
I think right now Pikeville's on an 11-2 run.
Driving the lane, kicking it out, Buck. Puts it on the floor and just drives right by Bartley and lays it in. Showed a little bit of his athleticism there.
I'm like Ronnie Paul. You don't have a Wesley Buck coming off your bench for most teams.
He'd be starting for most teams, no doubt.
Shug Tackett is in the lineup wearing number 11.
Here's Bartley on the drive. Gets to the rim, and he's going to be fouled. I think Buck will get that.
Yeah, I think that foul was a lower body foul. Everything looked good up top. Jonah Bartley will be going to the free throw line. And on the season, taking a look at Jonah, very good shooter. You can see on the stats at the bottom of the screen.
First one.
That's a new added feature for our viewers.
Yes. And he's going to split a pair. Braden Bowden comes off with the rebound. He's in the game for Pikeville. Grant Hall.
They had a man open on that back cut and didn't see him.
Interesting, Jackson King getting a rest right now along with Mark Boland.
Well, you know, you got that big lead, so that gives you a chance to rest him. Nice cut to the bucket. Buck lays it up and in. And what an impact he's had so far. 6 points already off the bench. And here's a drive to the bucket. Caden Johnson, left-handed shot, no good. Gets his own rebound. Here's Tackett for three, no good. Pikeville got it on the run. Bowden kicking it over to Sloan, and good defense that time. Bartley knocking it out of bounds.
Braden Bowden's such an unselfish player. He's a senior, seen a lot of action. That time would have been better advised to just go ahead and take the ball to the hole, I think.
I think so.
King going to check back in, and Cole Sloan's going to get his first rest. A lot of depth on this Pikeville team.
Yes. And wide open, somebody missed an assignment, and Bowden lays it up and in. And Pikeville's stretched the lead to 16, guys, 26-10.
Would you say this is a danger zone, even though we got 6 minutes to go in the first half?
I would think so.
You don't want to get too far behind, but probably not danger zone yet. Too much time left, but maybe if you were nearing the end of the first half.
This is Kentucky, you know.
Yeah. Don't know what you're going to get sometimes. Here's Hamilton. And Pikeville really sticky defense at Hamilton. That time gets around Grant Hall and lays it in.
4 points now for Hamilton.
Pikeville works in the front court with it. Grant Hall top of the circles, jab step down, throws it up, and Buck comes up with it, puts it in.
8 points.
And probably not played 3 minutes. Come in the last couple of minutes in the first quarter.
Colin Newsom set to check in for Valley to next break.
Bartley long three, rims out. Halfway down, comes out, Buck with the rebound. Parsons on the move. Comes back over to Keene down the lane, shot no good. He'll get two at the line.
I think it's going to be, if that's on Brady Johnson, that's going to be 2 on Brady Johnson. Jace Hall on the bench with 2. Gavin Hamilton has 2.
And does it Valley seem to be like a step slow or something here in the first quarter? Pikeville just beating them down the floor on the missed shots. Keene misses the free throw.
I think Valley's looking for a rotation that's going to be able to get them to get some shots up.
Bowling back in, Parsons back in. Braden Bowden going to the bench, and Buck, boy, they give them some good minutes.
Sloan also back in for Pikeville.
When you get into your substitution rotation and you're able to expand your lead, that is very, very positive thing for any team to be able to do.
Hamilton just standing out the mid-court line. Now he gets it into Johnson. Takes it back, working down, lost his dribble.
Colin Newsom, a sophomore, he's been playing well for Shelby Valley.
And he missed from top of the circle. Rebound, Cole Sloan into the corner. Bowling kicks it back out. Passing a couple good shots up, guys, but sometimes you pass good shots up to get a better one.
Well, my grandson will hear about that where he passed that one up. I'll talk to him after a while.
Yeah. And Sloan down the lane.
And he will, too.
Yeah, no doubt, yes.
Sloan having a good start. That's 6 points now for him.
He sounded pretty positive when he was saying that.
Ronnie never made a shot he didn't want to take.
There's Newsom working against Grad Hall, can't get by. Gets it down inside Brady Johnson. Valley having a tough time to find an open shot right now.
Well, we talked about Pikeville's defense. They have allowed the fewest points per game as anybody in the region.
And Bartley gets by Sloan that time and puts it in at the rim.
Right on cue, right?
Yes. Here's Bowling. Cross court over to Parsons. Wide open three. Too long. And Sloan just out rebounding 3 Shelby Valley players, outworking them. Down low. And knocked out of bounds by Brady Johnson. It's going to stay with Pikeville, and Pikeville right now is owning the offensive boards, guys.
I don't think they can come out and pressure Pikeville with the 4-guard lineup. I think that plays right into Pikeville's hands. I really do. I may be wrong, but I think Pikeville maybe make them pay for that.
Knox Swallows making his first appearance in the ball game.
And Keene, elbow three, knocks it down, and Pikeville's wanting a timeout. It's going to be a full. 3:10 left here, first half. 33-14. Pikeville with the big lead on G Sports.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
So we got 3 minutes to go and a big lead. Let's don't let them cut into it here these last 3 minutes of the first half.
Yeah, keep your focus. That's a good point. And there's Johnson down the line, and he was bear hugged. Don't know who they got for the foul. See who they got up.
Carter Parsons.
Parsons.
It's his second.
So Johnson will be at the line for 2 free throws.
I think Coach Justice said we're up 19. Let's don't let them get it down into single digits. Let's don't take crazy shots and turn the ball over and let them get back in the game.
Brady Johnson's first free throw is good. Shoots 63% for the season. And Wesley Buck coming back into the lineup. And also returning is Bowden. Johnson gets both free throws. That gives Shelby Valley a chance to set up in the press. It's a full court man-to-man press. They'll try to trap out of that.
It'll be very hard to do with the ball handlers that they have out there, but if they can throw them off their rhythm and not let them get into a smooth offensive format, and this is going to be a foul against Shelby Valley. I think Caden Johnson might have got the blocking foul there.
Yeah, they left the lane open for Cole Sloan, and he took advantage of it, took it right down the lane, and he'll get 2 more at the line. 33-16, 17-point lead for Pikeville. First one's good. The first meeting that these two teams played down at Pikeville was a 17-point victory for Pikeville in that game.
We'll go back even more before that. In the All-A tournament, it was a 2-point win for Pikeville.
Yes.
And it was the last-second shot that got them the victory.
Yeah, that was Parsons. Sloan makes them both. Valley into the front court, number 33. That's Knox Wallace into the game for Shelby Valley.
He's been a good addition for Matthew Taylor.
And Johnson, just inside the three-point line, knocks it down. Brady Johnson. And here's a near steal. Is a steal. Going to get it over to Johnson to the rim. Shot no good. Ball on the floor. Players on the floor. Jump ball. And it's going to go to Pikeville. Thought that was a little quick whistle, but with what's already happened in the game, that's probably a good whistle.
Yeah, you don't want them scrambling too much.
Only the second turnover against Pikeville in the game. I thought Pikeville maybe got away with a foul there, to be honest with you, on the layup.
I think so. Of course, like we said earlier, they're letting them play, getting them ready for tournament time, isn't it?
You got that right.
Here's Keene. Good defense that time, Brady Johnson. His spin move gets him free on the baseline. Buck down low, puts it up and in.
Double figures for Wesley Buck, and they are absolutely winning the ball game with their defense.
And on the offensive end, we don't keep it, but how many points have they got in the paint?
Blocking foul called. The block was good.
It's going to be on Buck. That's 2 on Buck.
That's one thing that that he could work on a little bit. In the games that we've seen him, he tends to get in foul trouble a little bit.
But you know the thing about Buck is what you get. It makes him so special, Larry. You get a scorer, a rebounder, somebody can defend. You get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, he's a complete player. Just a sophomore.
That's scary.
And you know, as good as he is on the basketball floor, I think myself, I've seen him in the 8th grade playing when he was at Floyd Central and a freshman. I think he's going to make his mark at Pikeville on the football field.
Outstanding wide receiver. But then again, you know, he might fit another position for Pikeville. Who knows?
Who knows?
He's a competitor.
Pikeville having trouble getting in the front court. Wide open down low. Sloan, another point in the paint.
I'm sorry, Larry, but everybody says you need to be hitting your stride at tournament time. Pikeville, I think, is peaking right now as we watch them play.
Well, they've looked outstanding so far here in the first half. I can say that for sure. Here's Hamilton working. Brady Johnson. And he's open from 3, and he needed to see that one go through. Where would they be without Brady Johnson here in the quarter?
First 3-point basket of the night for Pikeville.
And Keene nearly lost. Gets it back out to Bowden.
Yeah, that's the first A.O. Ox 3-pointer of the game.
Sloan.
Did they get him for walk or a foul?
They got the foul.
Fouls on Wallace. Be his first. Team foul number 4.
The fans are wanting to walk.
Sloan
it's going to be a foul.
Yeah. yeah.
Haven't seen a fan change the call yet.
Oh, yes. Sloan's free throw's good.
Larry, he's 5 of 5 from the stripe. Having an excellent first half.
Only 37 seconds left in the first half.
Gets them both.
We'll invite you to stay tuned. We'll have our halftime report coming up after our first break, after the conclusion of the second quarter.
Brady Johnson works in the front court. Cole Sloan been on him most of the night. And takes him to the rack, puts it in. Strong move that time by Brady Johnson. Might be a little bit under the weather. He's not showing it here in the first half.
Pikeville will take the last shot of the half.
6 seconds. Sloan. Driving dish and bowling 3. No. And at the half, 41-24, Pikeville with the big lead over Shelby Valley. We'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly with some First half stats and halftime comments right here on G Sports.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
In Eastern Kentucky, your smile deserves complete care. At Elkhorn Dental, Dr. James Justice and his team provide complete family and cosmetic dentistry all under one roof. From braces and clear aligners to implants, crowns, and bridges, we help you smile with confidence. Need dentures or a snap-on smile? Our experienced hygienists and caring staff are here for you. Elkhorn Dental. Complete care. Beautiful smiles.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at J.I. Fab in Pikeville for custom ATV and UTV protection products built tough for the trail. From roll cages and rock sliders to bumpers that can take a beating, J.I. Fab builds it strong and built it right. Locally owned, professionally crafted. Call 639-2029 or visit J.I.
Welcome back, everyone, to Shelby Valley High School, where the Wildcats find themselves on the low end of the totem pole, if you will. 41-24. Pikeville has played outstanding defense, and they have shared the ball well, and they may have been making the extra pass. And Wesley Buck with a big spark coming off the bench that really helped Pikeville when they got a little bit of foul trouble. But really and truly, Pikeville is just they played solid on both ends of the floor. Shelby Valley showed some more spark in the second half on offense, and I think coming out in the third quarter, they'll get the ball first, and it'll be important for the first 3 minutes, Ronnie, for them to get back in this ball game. And you got some of the halftime totals.
Well, the thing about it is, do they have a Kentucky comeback in them, Shelby Valley? You know, anything's possible. A lot of basketball left to be played in this game. Quick look at the scoring for the visiting Pikeville. They were led scoring by Cole Sloan. He had 14 points, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Jackson King followed with 13 points, including 2 Ayont's three-point baskets. Mark Bowling with 2, Carter Parsons with 2, Braden Bowden with 2, and a big spark off the bench. Played tremendously well, Wesley Buck. He hit 4 or 5 from the field. He had 8 points. Unofficially, Pikeville only 3 turnovers in the first half. They went to the free throw line. They were 9 of 11, led by Sloan 6 for 6. 2 3-point baskets for Pikeville in the first half, both of those by King. Pikeville led 20-9 at the end of the first period, and then thanks to a 21-15 advantage in the second period, they lead by 17. They led by as many as 20 at 39-19 in the first half. For the homestanding Shelby Valley Wildcats, they were led scoring by Brady Johnson. Brady had 11 points, including 1 3-point basket. He was followed in scoring by Jonah Bartley with 8, Gavin Hamilton with 4, Jace Hall with 1, and Caden Johnson, one of the big stats in the first half, scoreless in the first half, 0 of 3 from the field. Another key stat, I think, in this game, Brady Johnson has the only 3-point basket for Shelby Valley, and I thought Valley, to pull the upset, would need to hit a lot of 3-point baskets in this game to have a chance, but Pikeville's done a good job defensively. The lead is at 17 now. 2 full quarters to play. Shelby Valley in a little foul trouble. Caden Johnson has 2, Jace Hall with 2, and Gavin Hamilton with 2 for Shelby Valley. For Pikeville, 1 player double figures. That is Wesley Buck. He has 2 personal fouls. So that's hit here. That's the tell of the stats here at halftime. The score is Pikeville 41, Shelby Valley 24. With that, we'll step out and we'll be back with more as you're listening to the 59th District on the G Sports Network.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable. Ready to start a real career? At the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center, we're training tomorrow's workforce tuition-free. Get paid while you learn and earn industry-recognized certifications. Live on campus, meet new people, and prepare for the career you've been waiting for. If you're 16 to 24 and ready for the opportunity, this is your moment. Carl D. Perkins, Job Corps Center. Start training. Start earning. Start your future today.
Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at J.I. Fab in Pikeville for custom ATV and UTV protection products built tough for the trail. From roll cages and rock sliders to bumpers that can take a beating, J.I. Fab builds it strong and built it right. Locally owned, professionally crafted. Call 639-2029 or visit ji-fab.com to get your ride trail ready. J.I. Fab. Custom protection. Pikeville tough. Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at J.I.
At the half here at Shelby Valley, and it is Pikeville comfortably leading by 17 points. And one piece of business we'd like to get out of the way, or two pieces of business we need to get out of the way. First of all, you may be watching on Appalachian Prep Sports or WPRG. Tonight we are the G Sports.
That's exactly
right.
We're
merging into the G Sports Network, and I feel very fortunate to be able to work with you, Larry, and Wayne Fugit on the camera tonight. You're two of the best around, and it's a lot of fun. And so we need you to like and share our broadcast on both streams.
That's right.
We both can use you on each one, whatever's the most convenient for you. You can do it on TV5 PRG, or you can do it on PRG wide live stream, or you could join us on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network. Please hit the like and share and follow us as we take it into tournament time. Larry, you got some information just a few moments ago about the Glory Road game. People have been asking, how do I get tickets? I understand there's 1,000 tickets left. They're $10 a piece, and what did they say?
Well, they said it's first come, first served, no reserved tickets, 1,100 tickets total. They said they had somewhere around 1,000 left. They're, like you said, $10 a piece, and there's on sale right now at the front office at the Shelby Valley High School, and then what tickets is left will be sold at the door Saturday. That game starts at 3 o'clock in the old Shelby Valley gym, and if there's 200 left, that's all it's getting in at the time, 300 or whatever. So encourage you to, school should be back in session, I think, tomorrow, so be 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, be able to get here to the high school here at Shelby Valley and get your tickets. If not, might get there early and maybe form a line at the gymnasium at the Virgin Gym.
And if you can't get there, we're going to have it on the G Sports Network.
It's exactly right.
You'll be able to watch it if you can't get there in person. And we really appreciate those of you who are not able to get out and to make it to the ball games. And some of you live out of town, and you put on our comments where you're at, who you're rooting for, say hello to somebody, and we invite you to shout out both on WPRG.com and also on AppalachianPrepSports.com.
Now, Appalachian Prep won't be there Saturday. I think they've got prior engagements, but like you said, G Sports will be there with all their platforms, so you'll be able to see it. So we're about ready to get started for the second half. 41-24 here at the half, and Valley trailing will get the ball and see what kind of adjustments Coach Taylor was able to make, guys, at the halftime. Looks like the starters for both teams on the floor, and right off the bat, shot up and good. Shelby Valley.
Jace Hall with the basket. Goes without saying, hey, you don't have to be Mike Krzyzewski. Very important for Valley to get off to the good start.
And down inside again, Pikeville, just everything's at the rim. I think, what, they hit 1 3-pointer tonight?
2.
Had 2.
Both by Jackson King.
Hamilton brings it into front court. Pikeville staying in that man-to-man. Why not? It's been tough.
Somehow you got to get Caden Johnson some looks.
Didn't score in the first half, I understand. Down low, Brady Johnson, and he's the man that's been the go-to guy for him tonight, but needs some help.
What about an inside player? Brady Johnson's going to get called for the personal foul. He's a tough inside player here, but what about the guy at Phelps right now, Tyler Weddington?
Oh, man, I tell you, he is on a roll, right?
He is playing lights out.
Big foul there, guys. That's 3 on Brady Johnson.
And Parsons bringing it into the front court. He'll get it over to Grant Hall down the left side. Picks up his dribble, gets it back out to Parsons. Valley's staying in at their man-to-man defense. Down low, Sloan has it poked out from behind by Jace Hall, but it's going to stay with Pikeville. Keene works it into front court for the Panthers, gets it over to Hall. Here's Hall with it. Bartley guarding him. It's been a battle between them two. Hall, it spin move, spins again. Good defense, Bartley. And Sloan, beautiful little pocket pass that time by Bowling, and Cole Sloan with another bucket.
Got a score in at the half. Floyd County Central leads Phelps 34-31.
And ball just taken away by Grant Hall. Gets it over to Sloan, and beautiful pass over to Parsons, puts it in, and Pikeville just pick it up where they left off in the first half, guys.
19-point lead. And I'll tell you, I watched Grant Hall last year in the district and region. I'll tell you what, he is as good of a thief out there on the floor getting steals as anybody.
Got quick hands. Bartley into the paint, turns around, and it comes off back the rim. Sloan with another rebound. Throws it out in front. Keene to the bucket end. Could have been an and one, but no whistle.
I agree with you there. I think they missed one there. I think you got a lot of body on that one.
And Pikeville stretched their lead to 21 points. And might have held the whistle on that one too a little bit. Pikeville comes in the front court, and Sloan to the bucket, puts it up and in.
They are just running the floor so well and making the pass.
And it's going to be a full timeout, Shelby Valley. Pikeville by 23 here on G Sports. It looks like scrimmage out there, guys.
Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at J.I. Fab in Pikeville for custom ATV and UTV protection products built tough for the trail. From roll cages and rock sliders to bumpers that can take a beating, J.I. Fab builds it strong and built it right. Locally owned, professionally crafted. Call 639-2029 or visit ji-fab.com to get your ride trail ready. J.I. Fab. Custom protection. Pikeville tough.
Ready to start a real career? At the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center, we're training tomorrow's workforce tuition-free. Get paid while you learn and earn industry-recognized certifications. Live on campus, meet new people, and prepare for the career you've been waiting for. If you're 16 to 24 and ready for the opportunity, this is your moment. Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center. Start training. Start earning. Start your
Welcome back to the Sports Center on the campus of Shelby Valley High School. Coach Matthew Taylor getting a timeout. They trail by 23, 51-28. The only good thing on their side is they still got time, folks. I mean, it's 5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, you got a quarter and a half to go. But something's got to change, offense and defensively both. You know, we was talking what time we was out of the timeout. Valley looks just a little slower than Pikeville tonight for some reason. Hamilton with it. Working against number 1 in the lineup for Pikeville. Who is that?
Let's see, we got a foul now.
Ashton Tackett.
I'm not sure what they called. Caden Johnson missed the 3, but they called a foul before the shot, and it goes against
Jonah Bartley.
Mm-hmm. Well, Larry, you talked about it. Him and Grant Hall been going at it hard. That's 4th foul on Brady Johnson.
Yeah, Valley's getting, I think, a little frustration starting to set in on them right now.
Well, we've seen them play their last 2 games, and they did not look like this physically. I mean, I'm not making excuses, but Coach did say that Johnson was feeling under the weather. I wonder if there's more than him.
Ashton Tackett's checked in the lineup.
There is Parsons, 3 out of the corner, and everything's going for Pikeville right now.
I think they could be feeling their best right now the way Pikeville's playing, because I'm telling you, they are making the extra pass. They're hitting the shots. They're playing lockdown defense.
54-28, 4 minutes here in the third quarter. Caden Johnson just can't get loose, and he'll work over to Hamilton. Hamilton fires the 3, good.
And that's our first AO Onks 3-pointer for Shelby Valley here in the second half.
They need a little more of that.
Well, guys, they've got to do it here in the last 4 minutes. They can't go to the fourth quarter trailing by 17 or 18, I don't think.
No. And right now it stands at 23. Cole Sloan, baseline, no good. Grant Hall flying in for the rebound and was able to come up with it, but tried to throw it out of bounds. And then Shelby Valley tried to throw it out, and Grant Hall intercepts it and puts it in. What a sequence that time, guys.
That reminded me of playing dodgeball in school. If you catch it, the man who threw it was out.
Right. And foul on Johnson on the screen. Caden Johnson, that's his 3rd. Valley getting in some deep foul trouble now. They're just in deep trouble all around right now, exactly. 56-31.
You was talking about a previous engagement by Appalachian Prep Sports next weekend. And we'll see what happens here if we go back. We got a whistle. Coverage of the Pike County Junior High A-Team Championship is going to be brought to you in complete form, I would say. We're going to bring you every game, Thursday, Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think, something like that. But it will be at Elkhorn City Elementary School, and Appalachian Prep Sports will be there, and you guys have the Glory Road game at Virgie Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
And you also have, Johnson Central, Shelby Valley here. That's Friday night, I think.
Hamilton with the drive to the bucket puts it in for Valley, and then on the other end, ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Pikeville.
Pikeville excels out of the out-of-bounds plays underneath their own basket.
Wesley Buck back in the game for Pikeville. They'll throw it into the backcourt. Jackson Keene bringing into the front court for the Panthers, and down low, and Buck tried to go with the 2-hand jam, but I think Jace Hall got a hand on that one, and it's out of bounds off Pikeville.
Little things you never know would turn a game around. That time he would have been better advised to just take it up and put it up and in.
Well, it's a lot more fun, though, if you slam it through the hoop.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell a 16-year-old that can jump like he can just lay it in, right?
Yeah.
On the other end, Keene puts it up no good. Yeah, rebound, Caden Johnson.
I worked with a coach who said, I don't care if you dunk on a basketball, but you better not miss it.
There you go. Bartley working against Bowling, and Grant Hall goes to the floor. And they're going to call the foul on, was it Buck?
No, I think I got it on Hall.
Okay, the scores table, they're
Not sure. Or was it on Bowling?
I think they said number 2 Bowling.
I can see a lot of pushing and shoving going on inside right now. That's not going to be allowed much longer.
Yeah. Yep. And just as you said that, had the 2-hand shove in the back by Wesley Buck.
And guess what? They saw the second one, not the first one.
And now they got a technical, 2, offsetting. That's going against Chase Hall and Parsons, maybe?
I don't know. We'll see what we get from the public address.
Well, we know we've got a common foul on Buck down low.
Yes, that's 3 on Buck. We've seen that one from up here, and then I got a technical against Shelby Valley and Pikeville. Now, who is it on? It's Grant Hall, I think, is going to be one.
And I think the other one was Chase Hall.
Well, the technical should offset, and the ball would go to the team who the arrow belonged to.
Yes.
But it belongs to Shelby Valley.
Yeah.
It belongs to Shelby Valley, but that puts Valley in the bonus. That puts him over the limit at 5 team fouls.
Great job of officials.
So.
A lot of frustration right now.
Yes, they are.
I think the officials are doing a great job right now bringing the guys into a huddle and say, listen, this may not be the way things go for you, and you guys may be up on them or whatever, but the thing is you need to keep your head and stay eligible and not get a second technical foul and have to sit out a couple of games.
Yeah, especially down close to the season. And Bartley, a lot of contact, no call. Pikeville's got it on the other end and knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Pikeville.
Boys, I hate to use the word, but is it this time, if you're Coach Justice, minute 40, use a little patience here in those last couple of minutes, huh?
Yes.
Work, get a great shot. I mean, hey, you're up by 23.
23 points, yeah.
Don't let them have a little run. As I say that, they shoot it immediately and hit the side of the backboard.
Yeah, that was Sloan, and then a steal. Here's Bowden, and he's going to be fouled. Hall will get that one, I think.
Be 4 on Hall if it is. Boy, I tell you, the only people I believe calm in this gymnasium is Coach Taylor and Coach Justice.
Well, Coach Justice in his usual stance over there, standing with the hands in his pockets. First one's good.
He has really climbed the ranks as player and coach, and has a storied career already.
He has.
And everything else is going to be icing on the cake, isn't it? He's got a lot of years left if he wants to continue coaching.
Exactly, and he's got a lot of knowledge and handles the kids good. You know, he's just a great person, and he reflects that into his kids. As Hamilton has it knocked out of bounds, it'll stay with Valley. 1:16 here in the third quarter. 58, here's another whistle.
Bowden.
And
if we go to the other side of the coaches' rank, I think Matt Taylor is doing a really good job with Shelby Valley. They're 16-8 on the season. This is not typical, but Pikeville has had 2 big wins on them already this year, and then a 2-point win. You know, this may not be the result that they want, but maybe it'll give them drive to fight forward to get better in tournament.
And as Caden Johnson makes the free throw, and 99% sure that they'll probably meet the 4th time when district tournament comes, right? So this battle's not over. Johnson gets them both. 58-35. Approaching 1 minute left here, third quarter. Pikeville works it, and beautiful give and go. Coach Sloan, Wesley Buck with the assist.
Well, in boys action, it's going to, if it stays the way it is right now, and I've not seen anything that's going to convince me differently, that it'll be East Ridge and Shelby Valley in the first game of the boys district tournament.
Sloan with the block.
The winner gets the automatic bid to the second round of the region. And the 4 teams in each region that have the highest RPI will get home court advantage in the play-in game.
Here's a 3 out of the corner, no good. That was Sloan with it. Hamilton drives to the bucket. He's fouled. He'll get 2 at the line.
Foul's going to be on Bolden. I didn't like that shot that time, but powerful with 30 seconds left on the clock.
And notice the whistles getting a little more frequent now. The officials had a little talk with him, didn't see do no good, so they're trying to get it under control now by calling the fouls.
Bolden back in to play some Buck. Hamilton now in double figures with 10.
And misses the second. Cole Sloan been big on the boards for Pikeville. Pretty sure don't keep him, but he's probably in double figures on the rebounds. Pikeville now will work for the last shot, 10 seconds. Keene holds it out on front, drives it over. And the 3 in the air, no good. Rebound, Caden Johnson slings it to the length of the floor. And at the end of 3, 60-36, Pikeville on G Sports.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic, your health, your life.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Back at Shelby Valley High School, where Pikeville, they have had their way here tonight as they comfortably lead Shelby Valley 60-36. During the break, we were talking about some games last night. One of them was Ashland defeating Martin County 90-57. Hazard on the last second shot beat Letcher County Central 68-65. And Johnson Central defeated Paintsville 75-59. And you're right, Larry, Phelps won big last night. But you're right, tournament time throws a lot of different items into the blender.
Well, and plus, with the Super Region, which worked out last year for Lawrence County. Lawrence County got upset, by Prestonsburg in the first game of the district tournament, go to the Super Region and come back and wins it. Of course, might say they got a little help from the officials.
The year before, Martin County won the play-in game to get to the Final Four.
Yes.
And Brady Johnson has just fouled out of the game. He didn't get many minutes tonight, especially in the second half. I think that's 5.
Yeah, there they get the signal at the scorer's table.
His last 3 fouls, what difference does it make? But they were committed in the backcourt.
Right.
Last 3 fouls.
And Coach Taylor saying, you got to give me 30 seconds to get somebody in. They threw the ball in, was getting ready to play, and
so they'll wait, I guess. Do they have 5 out there now? No.
Nope, just got 4.
Well, he is correct in that. Jace Hall's going to come back in. He's playing with 4 personal fouls.
You do get your time to be able to put your subs in. That's
you got 30 seconds.
Tonight, Eastridge is at Prestonsburg. Floyd Central is at Phelps. Leslie County is at Letcher County Central.
Pikeville working around. Shelby Valley's went to a 2-3 zone. I think the foul troubles caused them to do that, Ronnie Paul. Try to stay in that man-to-man as much as can, and that's a nice catch. Gets it over in the corner, 3 in the air, comes off no good. Bartley, well, he had it, looked down the floor to see if he had player took his eye off of it. It goes out of bounds back to Pikeville. 9 turnovers. Pikeville brings it into the front court.
Well, they don't have to be in a hurry.
No. Well, that zone, you know, actually might work into Pikeville's favor is slowing them down because it slows you down. Beautiful cut to the bucket. Put it up and in.
Whether you're in a zone, man-to-man, it doesn't matter. If you see the defensive player turn his head, make the cut behind him, and you'll find yourself wide open. And then Pikeville's done a great job of that tonight.
And exactly what Braden Bowden did just then, put it in. 62-36. 6:20 left here. Step back three. Hamilton, no good. Rebound. That's Bowden. Grant Hall hurried up floor. Inside, Coleslawn. And beautiful step through as Jace Hall had that 4 fouls. Wasn't nothing he could do much. And Caden Johnson on the drive. He'll get the and one.
Nice move to the goal that time, but Johnson, chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. That foul, the foul's on Braden Bowden. That's his 4th.
Not heard much from him tonight.
4 points, averages 19.
Buck and Parsons back in the lineup for Pikeville. Coach Justice run about an 8-man rotation, and he's got production out of all of them tonight.
Actually, each time he's went to a rotation, the guys have stepped in and increased the lead.
And what more can you ask than that? Here's Hall down the lane, shot up, no good. And Shelby Valley comes off the rebound. Bartley hurrying up front. Johnson hesitated. Now he pulls the trigger, knocks it down. He's on a 5-0 run.
6 straight points.
Yeah, need a lot more of those AO Ox three-pointers.
Yes. 5:20 left in the game. Pikeville working down low. And Buck loses control and tried to run it down the corner. And what we got? It's going to stay with? Well, they're going to talk about it.
Be a jump ball, I'd say.
Yeah, I think you held ball.
Going to Shelby Valley.
Are they switching the possession arrow?
I didn't pay attention where it was.
They did not switch the arrow.
Okay. So evidently one official overruled the other and said it's going to Shelby Valley's way.
Pikeville with their 2 leading scorers on the bench in King and Sloan.
And Hamilton with 3. Where have they been all night?
9-0 run.
2 consecutive threes for Valley, and the lead down to 19.
From 28 really quick.
Yes. And we've got 4.5 minutes left, so there's a lot of time left.
Well, both teams will want to finish strong and keep momentum or build momentum.
And Bowden misses the 3. Valley with a rebound.
Does that Tackett with a rebound, Ronnie?
Yes.
There's Johnson, turnaround, puts it in.
11 straight Shelby Valley points.
And a little life in the Wildcats now.
From 64-36 to 64-47. Pikeville has went cold against this zone. Coach Justice wanting a timeout.
Yeah, he's going to get a timeout. Trying to get Jackson Keene in, so he's going to take a timeout. 64-47, Pikeville on G Sports Network.
It's full.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at J.I. Fab in Pikeville for custom ATV and UTV protection products built tough for the trail. From roll cages and rock sliders to bumpers that can take a beating, J.I. Fab builds it strong and built it right. Locally owned, professionally crafted. Call 639-2029 or visit ji-fab.com to get your ride trail ready. J.I. Fab. Custom protection. Pikeville tough.
"11 straight points for the Wildcats. It's 64-47. Pikeville took a timeout to get things straight with their play. And Buck is fouled and will get to the line to shoot two.
Well, Coach Justice, knowing how the whistles has been blowing, and called a play to get it down inside, try to get to the line, stop that momentum. Ashton Tackett will pick the foul up. Buck will be at the line for two. And comes up short. Only 2 team fouls for Valley so far in the quarter, 1 for Pikeville. So if Valley is intended to put Pikeville at the line, they've got 2 more to give. And Buck splits a pair.
You know, hats off to Shelby Valley. They were down 28. Their leading rebounder and leading scorer fouls out of the game. You think, wow, this is going to get real ugly. What do? They reel off 11 straight points.
Look at the free throw line, at the battle going there offensively and defensively with Jonah Bartley.
And here's Bartley with the ball and puts it up. Count it and one.
You know, this could really help Valley when they play Pikeville again. People are going to say, what? I mean, to say, hey, guys, we didn't play well for 3 quarters, and Bartley in double figures now with 10.
He'll try to add that total at the foul line, and he'll complete the 3-point play, and Valley now is going to jump into the full court pressure. We haven't seen that since early in the first quarter.
14-1 advantage for Shelby Valley. 14-1.
And, you know, you talked earlier, Ronnie Paul, about Pikeville might ought to slow it down a little bit, and they kept foot on the paddle, and I think that's caught up with them now. Now they're trying to take some time off the clock. Poked away from behind, still.
Stop and pop, no.
Going to give it to Hamilton, top of circle 3, and comes out. Bartley down low, fighting for it, puts it in. He's a scrapper. And it's down to 13-point lead. 65-52, 2:45 left. And Sloan to Buck puts it in. Sloan and Buck has worked well together several times tonight down low.
Buck in double figures with 11.
67-52. Hamilton looking. Parsons guarding him. Now they'll get it into Bartley. Over to Hamilton. No good. Buck clears the board for Pikeville. Gets across over to Parsons into the front court.
Valley's got some fouls to give.
Yeah, they've got 2 to give, and there was one of them. Abbott's going against Bartley. 3rd team foul, so they'll have 2 more before they can get Pikeville at the line. It's 2:05 left, Pikeville by 15.
Pikeville at one time led by 28.
28. And another turnover, unforced. And Coach Justin's like, you know, what are you looking at? Bring it over here. He wanted to bring it out and work it around, try to take time off the clock.
Jackson King, from the start of the game, has played an outstanding defensive ball game.
Johnson can't get around him on that move. Now they'll give it to Hamilton. Parsons on him. And here, Coach Sloan. And don't know if we call that a dunk or not, but it's a 2-hand finger roll, we'll call it.
If you get your hands on the rim, we'll call it a dunk.
Yeah, call it a dunk. And that might have done it for Pikeville, might have sealed it. As what a drive and a bucket by Johnson, Caden Johnson.
Parsons in the front court, looking for some help, gets it to Buck, back to Parsons. 1:10 left, and another turnover, Pikeville. That's just not their game, seem to be trying to be patient on the offensive end. It'll come into Bartley. Kicks it out. That's Ashton Tackett.
We'll go under a minute now, as you can see the time in the corner of your screen.
And Hamilton stepped back. No good. The battling down low, and Buck comes up with it. And Bartley, I think Bartley was just talking to him and telling him, he didn't mean to hit him like that. I don't think it's nothing.
I think Bartley was being a peacemaker there.
Yeah, I think so, yes.
Showing some good sportsmanship.
Sloan comes in the backcourt and gets the inbounds pass, gets it over to Bowling. Keene in the front court. And Buck, he wanted to shoot that three, didn't he?
Oh.
He was trying to pull the trigger on it. Just might have been staring straight across the corridor to Coach Justice, and might have decided that might not be a good thing to shoot that one. Foul on Valley, that's Hamilton, so that's going to put Carter Parsons to the line for 2 free throws. It's just a matter of what the final score is going to be now. 35 seconds left, 69-54. Make it 70.
And that's what Pikeville is averaging on the season, is right at 70 points per ball game.
Nolan Hall's in. Grayson Reed is in. Jackson Robinson is in. Tate Gerald is in for Pikeville.
Good move by Coach Justice, getting his starters off the floor. And then we've got, as Parsons misses the free throw, so he'll stay in the game. Here's a long three, no good by Hamilton. Battling down low, Tackett with it. He'll get out with it. Johnson loses it, runs it down. And they're going to get a foul on Pikeville's Nolan Hall.
Johnson will go back. Nope, only the 4th team foul.
16 seconds, all that's left. Valley made a big comeback, but a little too late as they got down 28, got it down to, 12 points at one time?
15, I think.
15, okay.
And had the ball.
Another foul called, but no shots. And Johnson with the three. He's had a big third quarter. And that's going to be the final score, 70-57. Pikeville comes into Shelby Valley and will go home with the road win. So we'll send it back to the station for a short break and be back for the final wrap-up right here on G Sports.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
In Eastern Kentucky, your smile deserves complete care. At Elkhorn Dental, Dr. James Justice and his team provide complete family and cosmetic dentistry all under one roof. From braces and clear aligners to implants, crowns, and bridges, we help you smile with confidence. Need dentures or a snap-on smile? Our experienced hygienists and caring staff are here for you. Elkhorn Dental. Complete care. Beautiful smiles. Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness. Our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
And Pikeville will go away with a big win here tonight at Shelby Valley. The final score does not really indicate how much or how well Pikeville controlled the basketball game. They had a big lead. Shelby Valley cut it down at the end of the third quarter into the fourth quarter, but it was Pikeville going perfect in the regular season in the 59th district play. And with that, we'll go to Ronnie Paul Newsom with the stats for tonight's basketball game.
Thank you very much, Eugene. First for Shelby Valley, they dropped to 2-2 in the district, 16-9 overall. 3 players in double figures, led by Caden Johnson. He had 15 points, including 2 3-point baskets. All 15 his points come in the second half. He was followed in scoring by Brady Johnson and Gavin Hamilton with 13 apiece. Jonah Bartley with 13, Gavin Hamilton with 13, 3 for Jace Hall. So Shelby Valley with 4 players in double figures, 13 for Hamilton, 13 for Bartley, 13 for Brady Johnson, and 15 for Caden Johnson. Shelby Valley went to the free throw line 11 times, and they hit 6 of those. For the victorious Pikeville Panthers, they improved to 17-3 on the year, and they were led in scoring by Cole Sloan. He led a trio of players in double figures. Sloan had 24 points, 14 in the first half and 10 in the second half. He was followed in scoring by Jackson King. King with 15. 13 of his come in the first half. Off the bench, Wesley Buck, he was in double figures with 11. 8 for Carter Parsons, 4 for Grant Hall, 6 for Braden Bowden, and 2 for Mark Bowling. Once again, 3 players in double figures led by Cole Sloan with 24, Jackson King with 15, and Wesley Buck with 11. They went to the free throw line 17 times. They hit 13 of those. Pikeville led at the end of the first period 20-9. They led at halftime 41-24. They led at the end of 3 quarters by a count of 60-36. Their largest lead in the game was 28 at 64-36. And the final score here tonight at the Sports Center, it's Pikeville 70 and Shelby Valley 57.
Thank you very much, Ronnie Paul. I'd like to remind everyone it's the junior high championship tournament in Pike County that will be taking place at Elkhorn City Elementary. Tip-off is going to be Thursday night at 6 or 6:30. We'll put that on our webpage. And also on the webpage of WPRG, you'll be able to see where their schedule is. We're going to be doing that, but you've got 3 big nights in a row, I think, don't you, Larry?
Well, we got our next night out will be Thursday night. We'll be having a big 60th district matchup over at Belfry, Pike Central and Belfry. That will be boys and girls, and that will be the last district game for those 2 teams. So that'll get the seeding completed in that one. And, of course, Saturday we'll be at the Old Virgie gym at 3 o'clock for the Glory Road game. And, again, I'd like to remind everyone that those tickets are on sale right now at the office here at Shelby Valley High School. Only 1,100 tickets will be sold. They're $10 a piece. First come, first served, no reserved seats. And so if you don't get your tickets in advance and go to the game that day, if those 1,100 tickets already sold, won't be able to get in. So if you're planning on going to that game, be sure to try to get your tickets in advance.
And I do understand that Floyd County Central will be wearing wheelwright uniforms as throwback.
Yes.
And Shelby Valley will be wearing Virgie uniforms as throwback. And I think what they have done, I really not knowing exactly everybody that's dealing with the Glory Road game, but I know that Kelly Michaels, who is taking over the renovation of Virgie, is taking care of the on-site preparations. And then I think Caleb Van Hoos and J.R. Van Hoos have a lot to do with this Glory Road. And, boy, I tell you what, I'll be tuning in to watch you Saturday because I have the day off.
Well, lucky you. And that game starts at 3, the same time that Kentucky and Florida will be tipping off.
I'll be watching you.
And also our tonight's G Sports Gearhart Security Player of the Game is Cole Sloan. Had the 24 points. We don't keep rebounds, but I'm sure he had a double-double because he was really active on the boards. So Cole Sloan will be our Player of the Game. So before we go off the air, I'd like to thank Ronnie Paul and Thomas and Eugene, everybody sitting in with us. Been an enjoyable night. Great job, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, I've looked forward to working with you all day today once I found out that we were going to be doing this game together. Of course, Wayne Fugit on camera, he is the best. I'm sorry, but anybody else, but you know, there's the OGs, and he's the original gangster on the camera.
He is.
All the way back, he said he did his first game or did a game. What we're covering Glory Road at Virgie in 1980. So he's an experienced guy, Wilt, at the camera.
And if you keep on, you're going to tell how old he is.
Oh, okay.
All righty, that's going to wrap it up here for us tonight here at Shelby Valley. Pikeville with a big win, and they'll finish undefeated in the district. So for Alex back at the station, at the Blockhouse studio, we'll call it, Wayne Fugit on camera, Ronnie Paul Newsom, Eugene Newsom, Thomas Ramey, is Larry Cecil saying so long. We will see you Thursday night on G Sports Network coming to you from Belfry. Appreciate you tuning in tonight on G Sports.